Hello, welcome to my channel Back to Learn & Co. In this video, we'll be discussing stages of pediatric gross motor skills development, also known as a developmental milestone from infant to 2 years old. As parents, caregivers, and nurses that you are, we are often amazed by the incredible growth and development of our little ones. One of the most significant aspects of their development is the progression of gross motor skills. These skills involve the controls and coordination of the large muscles in the body that enables movements such as crawling, walking, jumping, and running. As a student nurse, you'll be expected to learn and understand this milestone because your pediatric exams and your NCLEX are usually structured around what they can do at a certain age. But I must warn you though, do not compare any of these stages to your children or any other children you have experienced with their developmental milestone. The reason is because every children develop differently. Hopefully with this video, you'll be able to have some level of understanding. So let's get started. So the question we should be asking is, what are gross motor skills? Gross motor skills are the ability required to control a large muscles of the body for activities that involve whole body movement. Gross motor skills are vital for children overall physical developmental, contributing to their strength, coordination, balance, and body awareness. The first on the list is newborn to 2 months. Their gross motor is head-lag. This just simply refers to when the head seems to flop around or lag posteriorly behind the trunk during the pull-up position. Also, they can lift off their head off of the mattress when they are in prone position. They can turn heads from one side to another if they are laying on their back. Fine motor skills. They have strong grasp reflex. They can hold hands in open position. This simply means if you put your finger in an infant hand, they are able to grab your hand strong and tight. Their grasp reflex should be fading away around 2 months. Let's talk about the weight. Infants gain approximately 1.5 pounds per month during the first 5 months of their life. The important thing to know is infant size is tracked by using weight, height, and head circumference measurements. Fontanelle. Posterior fontanelle closes around 2 to 3 months of age, and their anterior fontanelle closes by 12 to 18 months of ages. We'll be talking more about this as we move along on their stages and the month. Let me give you a hint. At this age of infant to 2 months, performing tummy time regularly is crucial for the milestone because this can help them strengthen their neck and upper muscles. Bottle should not be given to infants when they are falling asleep because prolonged exposure to milk or juice can actually cause an early childhood dental caries. The next on the list is 3 to 4 months. Their gross motor skills, they can raise head in line with trunk when pulled to sit. They pushes up from forearms and turns head side to side while on their belly. They can roll from their belly to their back at this age. Now their fine motor is, they no longer have the grasp reflex that they have during the infant and keep hand loosely open at this age. At this age, they can also grasp object with both of their hands. Let's talk about the language development. They vocalize with cooing noises by 3 to 4 months. Coo is spelled C-O-O. It's a 3-word letter, so you can use this as a cue that they can actually start doing this at 3 months old. Next on the list is 5 months. By 5 months, babies are becoming more mobile. They can bring their feet to their mouth while lying on their back and roll from back to their belly. They also develop strength in their arms and can push up on their hand with their arms extended while on their belly. Their gross motor skills is rolling from front to back, and their fine motor skills, they uses the palmar grasp dominantly. The next on the list is 6 to 8 months. They can sit alone. This is crucial step in milestone. They also reaches for toys and play in sitting position. They also crawl on their belly at 6 months old. Their gross motor continues. They can bear full weight on their feet. They sit leaning forward on both ends. They can also sit at this age unsupported. Their fine motors, they can hold bottles. They move objects from one hand to another. They begin to use their pincer grabs. This is what helped them to be able to pick up food from a plate and put it in their mouth at a later stage in their life. Let's talk about the dentition. The first stage typically erupts between the ages of 6 and 10 months, but the average age is around 8 months. Keep in mind, every child is different. The key knowledge is to understand the age range of when they can start teething. Some children shows minimal indication of teething, such as sucking or biting on their fingers or hard objects, and drooling is one of the significant signs that a child is ready for their teething. The weight. At this age, birth weight is at least double by age of 6 months and triple by the age of 12 months. That means if a child weighs 7 pounds when they were born, at 6 months, that child should be weighing about 14 pounds. Let's talk about the language development. The most thing they do at this stage is babble, and babble is spelled B-A-B-B-L-E. This is a 6-letter word. You can use this as an hint for you to know when they start babbling, which is around 6 months, with the 6-letter word cues. Between 6 to 8 months, infants achieve significant milestone in their gross motor development. They can sit independently, reach for toys while sitting, and begin to explore their environment by crawling on their belly. The next on the list is 9 to 10 months. Their gross motor, they cross on their hands and knee. They move between lying down and sitting upright without help. They can pull to stand position at any time. And now, the fine motor skills. They have a crude pincer grasp, which could show a readiness for them to be able to pick food from a plate and start feeding themselves. At this age, they also shows the dominant hand preference that they would like to use. Either they're gonna be left-handed or right-handed. And also at this age, they can start playing with a rattle by swinging it in their hand back and forth. As infants approach their first birthday, they become more independent in their movement. They transition from crawling on their belly to crawling on their hands and knees. They also develop the ability to move between lying down and sitting upright without any assistance of their parent or an adult. Language developmental. At this age, imitation is usually what they do best, and at this stage, some of the pediatric they can actually call dada or mama. The next on the list is 11 to 12 months. Around 11 to 12 months, infants continue to take their step towards independent walking. They can walk with or without support and can stand alone. At this age, they like to showcase their growing balance and stability. This is why you'll see some infants moving around in circle without them sitting, because they are learning something new and they seem to be enjoying it. Their gross motor at this stage, they can sit down from a standing position without assistance, walk with one hand held by an adult. They can cruise or walk along something such as furniture around the house. Also, they might be able to walk alone at this stage. Now, their fine motor, they tries to build a 2-block tower without success, can turn pages in a book several times without success, places objects in a container, and neat pincer grabs. Keep in mind, at 12 months, anterior fontanelle should start closing, but the actual age range is 12 to 18 months. And their weight at this stage should be triple from birth. If their birth weight was 7 pounds, they should be about 21 pounds at this stage, or something close to it. Language developmental. At this age, this is when they start having their first word. This could be dada or mama for any other children, or they could be saying something randomly. Remember, every other children, they are different. The next on the list is 13 to 14 months. By 13 to 14 months, they become toddler. Toddler becomes more proficient in their gross motor skills. They can crawl upstairs, stand up from the floor without assistance, and walk independently with confidence. Next on the list is 15 to 18 months. Their gross motors between 15 to 18 months. Toddler continues to refine their gross motor skills. They can navigate stairs with support, crawl downstairs on their belly, pull or pushes toys, and run, although they may still be prone to falling. Kicking a ball forward is an exciting milestone as they begin to demonstrate coordination and control at this stage. And their fine motor skills, they manage a spoon without rotation. They can turn pages in a book, 2 or 3 at a time, can also build a tower of 3 or 4 blocks. They uses a cup very well at this stage. Now let's talk about the last on the list, which is 2 years old. Gross motor. At 2 years old, children are becoming more proficient in their gross motor skills. They can walk and run with confidence. They can jump in place with their both feet leaving the ground. They can navigate the stairs independently. Kicking a ball with either foot, which demonstrates their developing coordination and strength. Fine motor. They can build a tower of 6 or 7 blocks at this age. They can turn pages of books one at a time without not being clumsy. In conclusion, understanding the progression of gross motor skills is essential for student nurses like you in regards to your exam and NCLEX. By recognizing the milestone and stages of development, you can provide the necessary support and opportunity for the children and their parents so that they can master all these skills that we've all listed. If you enjoy video like this, be sure to give this a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content. Let me know in the comment section down below if you would like to see any other nursing topic. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.